Mizo Choice. As we already mentioned in the earlier session that this is a single platform, but it provides multiple services. So this time we are going to study, watch, and learn together about the world geography, and I'm just pointed out that the most important and relevant topics which must come in the examinations. I mean, all types of competitive examinations like UPSC, Staff Selection Commissions, Railway Recruitment Board, National Defence Academy, Combined Defence Service, and Food and Corporation of India, and all types of competitive examinations. So please be sincere while you watching that. At the same time that you have to keep in mind that we are learning together. So we are going to begin our journey here, and our headline is World Geography. Okay, the first and the foremost one is steady state theory. Bondi Gold and Mr. Fat Hoyle states that at the same time, though the universe is expanding, it nevertheless doesn't change its appearance. Whatever might be the appearance or what it looks like, though it's expanding, and however it might be expanding, maybe at the fast pace or at the slow pace, it doesn't matter that its outlook or external appearance does not change over time. It has neither the beginning or nor the end. So our universe is expanding each and every seconds. Our scientists are confusing about whether it's universe or multiverse. Is there any edge of this universe, or this universe is eternal, or something else? So this is an endless controversial topic about our universe. Who created our universe? Who made our universe? And the creator of the universe is whoever might be who create that the creator of the universe. It's an endless questions. It's the questions, but we'll never find out the answer. As already mentioned here that it has neither beginning nor the end. So the second one is the pulsating theory. In this theory that it's supposed to be expanding and contracting alternately, expanding or reducing at the same time. So humans are very advancing in the fields of technology, in the fields of information and communication. We were living in that digital age. Now we are living in the artificial intelligence age. Here, the fact and an endless questions, but no answer, no fruitful or not satisfying answer yet. We have found that AI would be harmful for humans or will be an beneficial or advantage for human itself regarding health or regarding job. It might deteriorate our job. So artificial intelligence might replace that humans in the fields of jobs. If it happens, then humans would suffer like anything, will suffer like anything. So we often heard about this dwarf galaxy. Dwarf galaxy is that the latest humans ever found that, or we may also call that the latest non-galaxy is dwarf galaxy here, and our nearest galaxy is called Andromeda. Okay, I hope that we can move on to the next topic. I would like to request to you all guys that if my voice is not clear or uh, it's not loud enough or anything regarding my voice, my pitch, or anything that regarding the topics too. If it's not interesting or if it's not loud enough to hear or it's not clear enough to hear that, so please don't ever hesitate in complaining. Okay, so now star formation. Stars are made up of hot burning gases. As we are, as we've already learned in our class 12 standard, class 11 and 12 science, those who are taking up science stream in their class 11, class 12. So I hope that you all know about this, that stars are made up of hot burning gases and they emit light by their own, and they are very large and very hot, and light uh, takes about 4.3 years to reach us from the next nearest star. Our nearest star is called Proxima Centauri. Okay, our dearest star is Proxima Centauri, but it's quite far from us. Light travel, if we can travel with the speed of light, if we can travel by the speed of light to, it's gonna take 4.2 years, so that's very very far, and we humans at this point of time, it's beyond unthinkable, beyond uh, and beyond reasonable things. Okay, since I've already mentioned at the very beginning that we are going to study and learn together, watch together about at this point of time that world geography, and we're gonna cover each and every subject and each and every topics most important ones. I guess that we've already covered that history and polity, so we're gonna cover that Indian economy, world economy, and we need to go through about this magazine, Kurukshetra, Frontline, and Times of India, The Hindu, and emphasize about this all these things. Akash Ganga is our topic now. Milky Way is known as Akash Ganga in Hindi. So it's our own galaxy, Milky Way galaxy. It's our galaxy, and it contains about 300 billion stars. If we think and if we consider only our own galaxy that called Milky Way Akash Ganga, it contains 300 billion stars. I don't think so that they are very the most intelligent ever person will never find out that the exact number of stars. So it's approximately 300 billion stars. It might be less than that or maybe more than that. I guess that it's more than 300 billion stars. So how vast and how many stars are there in our own galaxy alone too, without considering beyond our own galaxy. So the creator of our own university or maybe multiverse is very, very undeniable. It's beyond our imaginable. It's beyond that imaginations could ever reach that. Okay, so how fast light travel? In 1 year, light is travel 63,063 k. There is astronomical unit. Okay, light is the fastest ever or the fastest speed humans could imagine that it's travel very fast. At the same time, comparing to travel to the universe like many stars, even to our own galaxy, the Milky Way, it took 4.3 light years. in 1 year light travels. So I don't think that we need to say about this that in 1 year uh, how many miles or how many kilometers it travels. We already knew about that. So to travel to our own galaxy, Akasganga, it took 4.3 light years, and our own galaxy contains 300 billion stars, so it could be more than that, or maybe or less than that too. So we just cannot say that the exact number of stars. We are the creators. We are not the creator of the universe, or we are not the creator of anything that exists on our own planet and beyond our planet. So the creator is very unexplainable, beyond human could have ever imagined. Okay, what does this mean, protostar? Protostar, it's let's call it, it's the stage that uh, we all knew about, that helium, where the helium core becomes uh, increasingly heavy at such point of time. A highly condensed cloud of gases, which includes such hydrogen and helium and red giant, simply implies that stars of gigantic information. And the next one is that white dwarf. White dwarf expelled or line that gases cool and contract, and those stars becomes a white dwarf. Your life cycle of the sun, I've shown here for you to see that the picture life cycle of sun. From here you may grasp the knowledge regarding that the protostar, red giant, white dwarf, and all. Okay, triple SB. Triple SB simply implies that small solar system bodies, components of solar system other than planets, dwarf planets and satellites. Okay, each includes the solar system, not that planets, dwarf planets and satellites. Only the solar system. Okay, then how are planets? When we say that planets, we mean that Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, etc. So planets revolve around the sun in an elliptical order, Before that, Pluto is included in our planet, but now planet is regarded as the dwarf planet. Okay, our sun is very important, and for especially for we humans, that each source of energy, vitamins, sunlight, and in comparison to the Earth, it's very large. But if we compare with other stars, then it's very small. How small we are! How small we are! If we reason that our planets are, let me call that Earth, where we are living right now, is very small, tiny seeds in comparison in comparing with our own galaxy. Only beyond our own galaxy, it's uncountable, innumerable, countless stars are there, and so the sun is the nearest star to the Earth, and its diameter is 14 lakh kilometers. How big, how large in comparison with our own planet where we are living right now, right? Photosphere. Photosphere is the shining surface of the sun, and corona, the outbreak of disease occurred few times back. Outer layer of sun's atmosphere made up of thin hot gases. Mercury, Mercury, this planet has no water and no ozone. Okay, and Venus is called morning star, and it's also known as veiled planet. And Venus is Earth's twin. They oftenly call, and it's oftenly known as that veiled or Earth's twin is Venus, and rotates in clockwise direction, and Venus is the hottest planet ever. There's no water and no oxygen. No, I mean that insufficient oxygen. That's why no human beings will never survive in the Venus. We humans are tempting and inspire, and there are lots of inspirations from our innermost heart that Mars is where we're gonna live. Maybe our next generations, we this time we generation will, I guess that we won't see. Maybe in the next generations to come, might live in the Mars. Okay, so that's all for this time. And as I already mentioned, that if my voice are not clear enough to hear, or if I'm stammering a bit, or if I'm too fast, anything regarding my pitch, any complaint regarding my pitch, I welcome you most that please do feedback me and do comment regarding the pitch and the content or the topics that you want me to teach you and to learn together. So please don't hesitate in stating that things. Okay. So that's all for this time. Thank you so much for following my channel and watching my channel. And I know that you will share to your near and dear ones that too. Thank you, love you all, and see you next time.